Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a multi-symbol, multi-timeframe VWAP dashboard using the IBH VWAP product for TradeStation and a free application that you can download from my website. Your first step is to open a browser and point it to my website, indiebyharvey.weebly.com. When the website opens up, go over to the right where it says VWAP, click on that. When the page changes to the VWAP indicator, scroll down. When you see the section Multiple Symbols, Multiple Timeframes VWAP Dashboard, you can read some information there. Underneath the picture, you would click on the VWAP location ELD file to download the indicator. The screen will change to look like this. Take Google a few moments to figure out what to do with the file, but ultimately you will get a panel that asks you to download it. Click on download. Go back to the page after that download completes. Click on the next file, which is the sample workspace. Screen will change similar to pre-4. You will eventually be prompted to download that file as well. Click download regardless of what the message says. And now you have the files that are required to start using TradeStation. Your next step is to go into TradeStation, select File, Import Export Easy Language, Import Easy Language File, Next, Browse. Very likely the file that you downloaded was put in your Downloads folder. It's called hvwap.location. Select Open, Next, Next, and then hit Finish. Now that you've imported the free application, you can open the sample workspace and you'll be greeted with a radar screen that has 3 tabs. The first tab is the VWAP Dashboard, and it has the new indicator VWAP location inserted into it 3 times. There's 3 instances. The first is for the daily, second is for weekly, and the third is for the monthly VWAP display and comparison. Let's take a look at how the daily is configured. Click on the column, edit the location. You can see the inputs. They're all the standard inputs with the exception of the communication channel input, in which case I'm using symbol name plus lowercase d. It is also set to update value by each tick, so you'll get notifications changes with every time price happens to change. There is no documentation for the indicator, but unlike the ones you download from the trading app store, you can edit the easy language should you so choose. Take a look at how it's written and modify it as you like. The second instance of HVWAP location will analyze the weekly VWAP. Right click on that column, edit, and you'll see it's pretty much the same configuration as the first instance. The important change is it's using a different communication channel, symbol name plus W. I've also made changes to the messages so that it displays weekly. The third instance, just like the other 2, you can edit it, and you'll see the major difference, primary difference is it's using communication channel symbol name plus M. Now what these are doing is taking the VWAP information that it hears on these communication channel, compares the current price to the values, and displays the color-coded message appropriately. Next tab is the Daily VWAP tab. Has the same symbols in it, and installed in that radar screen is IBH VWAP 3. Let's take a look at how it's set up. Since it's in a radar screen, the first tab let's take a look at is the General tab. You'll see it's set to load additional bars, and it's set at 391 in a trading day for a New York Stock Exchange listed symbol or a NASDAQ symbol. Those markets open at 9:30 in the morning, go to 4 p.m. at night. That's 390 minutes. So to make sure that regardless of when you start the indicator, it calculates properly, we take one more bar than the 390 to make 391. You'll notice the interval on the radar screen is 1 minute. On the inputs, we're using all the default inputs until except when we scroll down to the communication channel. And this is the key. You use the exact same string, symbol name plus lowercase d, as was what was the indicator was listening on your dashboard. By setting the communication channel up properly, the indicator will run at the end of the minute, transmit the new updated value for VWAP, in this case for the daily, and the listening application on the dashboard will hear that change and do the proper calculation and analysis. The final tab in the radar screen is named WNM VWAP. It has the same symbols as we've been using on the other two tabs. The interval for this page is set to 30 minutes. I didn't think it was necessary to have VWAP accurate for the week and the month more than every 30 minutes. It also has the indicator HVWAP 3 inserted twice. Let's take a look at the way it's configured on the first instance. We'll go to the General tab, and you see Load Additional Bars is set load 76, Y76 in a typical week, a New York Stock Exchange or a NASDAQ Stock Exchange symbol. Has got 75 30-minute periods, so I set that to be one more to ensure no matter what time you start the indicator, you will get the proper calculation for the VWAP for the week. In the input tabs, session is set to W, so it knows what time frame to create, and the communication channel is set to symbol name plus lowercase w. The next instance of IBH VWAP, we'll take a look at its configuration. Go to the General tab. You'll see additional bars to load is set to 346. Same kind of logic as for the week, except there's approximately, in my calculation, 23 trading days per month. That would generate 345 30-minute bars in a month. So I've set it to one more to ensure that no matter what time you start the indicator in the month, it has obtained the VWAP for the entire month. Take a look at inputs. The session is set to M for monthly, and the channel is set down here at symbol name plus M. This quick video should help you get up to speed to use the new application and this radar screen so that you can have a VWAP dashboard to see at a snapshot where each of your equities might be with regards to the daily, weekly, and monthly VWAP. No video from me would be complete without me begging that you go to the Trading App Store, find my application, scroll down to the bottom, and write a review. I appreciate your time, and thank you.